Grab a green wall, old man with a pan. Welcome back to Wild Game Week. We're going to do our second cook this week, and this time we have some redfish from the Texas Gulf Coast, from the backwaters of the Gulf of America. Comes redfish, and made the fillets it's called a redfish on the half shell because the scales from the fish are still on this backside. Sometimes you get these redfish, the big bull reds and things that have scales that big around. It take like a hatchet to knock those scales off. So we have a special treat here, the redfish on a half shell, and we're ready to get this cooking. So bear with me here. We're gonna make a few mistakes, but we're gonna get this stuff going here. Then we're gonna move over here to the stove, and we're gonna cook us a nice Parmesan garlic crab sauce to top this redfish done when it gets done. So let's get started. Let me bring my things out. We don't have to move anything around here. I believe we're good to go. Well, what I do need to move around, I need to bring this big massive griddle out. That griddle's been in the oven. It's preheated for 375 degrees, and we're going to lay these slabs right on that griddle. But in the meantime, I have just a little lard and a little butter. We're going to go ahead and lube that griddle up real good, so we're not putting. Really, look at that, sizzling, just sizzling away. Like I said, it's 375 degrees. So, all right, we'll just brush that around a little bit. It's going to start cooling off, but cast iron doesn't cool off. Doesn't cool off real quick. And again, just a little protective coating for our griddle. Oh, look at that already. It's looking yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, these have been taken out. They're thawed out. They've been rinsed and patted dry. And we'll see how many we can fit on here. I was thinking I could get them all on here. So let's see how we can do that. You hear that sizzling? Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, we got all 4 pieces of redfish on there. What I'm going to do is baste them in the butter. We'll have something for that blackened seasoning to grab onto. Also, you know, butter just yummy, 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 yummy. It's smelling good. It's smelling good. The butter and the butter that's on the griddle is smelling so good. Now we're dripping more on top of it. Okay. Pretty simple here. Pretty simple dish to cook. We're going to add just a couple of spices. Add a little bit of cayenne pepper for the top of it. Just a little sprinkle. Give us a little zip. Or a little zang. This carries a little bit also. So we're going to put, this is Magic, Chef Paul Prudhomme, Magic seasoned blackened redfish bun. So we're going to cover this. Not heavily. I'm not going to cover it heavy because it has a lot of sodium in it. So we want to get the blackened effect. And the spices that are in that blackening season, we want that to coat our fish. And again, we're going to come back with that nice crab, Parmesan garlic crab sauce on top. Alrighty. That's all we need to do. Oh, let's go ahead and set more for show, I guess. We'll go ahead and set us a couple of lemons on top here. And we'll squeeze a little moisture on top of that too. All right, looking good already. Golly, it's looking good. It's looking delish, delicious. Okay, I'm gonna open the oven again. I said about 10 times already. The oven's preheated to 375. I'm gonna set this baby back in there. We'll get it cooked. All right, 375 for 20 minutes. Fish doesn't take long if you get that oven hot. We put it on a 375 cast iron pan. Dang, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So I'm going to move these things around, and we're going to come over here on the stove, and we're going to make our crab sauce. All righty, let's get started with this. And I'm going to also going to use just a little bit of lard in this pan. There you go. So what I want to do here is start out with a few vegetables. I have like three cloves of garlic, maybe 4 cloves of garlic there. It's going to be a garlic sauce, and a few onions. I don't want to put too many onions in. I chopped up let's go ahead and get started with that. I have another clove of garlic there. All right, today I'm using my small Magnolite pan. We're going to have a little bit of a delicate sauce. I made a sauce the other day and a gravy the other day in the cast iron. It's not an issue to do that. It's just okay. Let's just settle down a little bit. And we'll get that stewing. Alrighty, we're softening up real nice. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this. All right. Some white wine vinegar to deglaze it a bit. Holy moly. We're evaporating real quick here. We need to get that kind of deglazed down there. There you go. There you go. Now it's loosening it up. All right, half and half. Let's see what we do with some half and half without curdling it. Yummy, 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 the yummy, yummy, yummy. Put some Parmesan cheese in it. Yummy. We have 6 minutes left on our fish. Timing about right. Timing about right on this cream sauce. Okay, the last ingredient, I believe, the last ingredient, unless we add some more season, is our lump crab. I'll put that entire container down in there. Wow. Creamy crab, Parmesan crab. I don't know why I'm going, I haven't tasted it yet. Let's give us a little taste before we do anything else to it. Wow, yummy, yummy, yummy. That's really good. It's a cheese sauce, a cheesy, golly, garlic and onions. Crab. Probably should have put these on the board and cut them up, but they'll be perfectly fine. Just add a little color to our sauce. Magnolite pans are so good for doing things like this. They don't scorch, they don't, I mean, you can burn things in them, but you kind of have to be a little bit foolish to do that. Because it doesn't happen. You keep that fire down low, it's not going to burn. Wow. Alrighty. We got 3 minutes on our fish. I'm going to move these cameras again and we'll get ready to fix us a plate. Yes, we're really that close. Wow. Holy moly, it is done. Let's get it over there. Let's get it over there. Wow. Wow. Blackened redfish. Okay. Perfect. That's just exactly what we wanted. All right, let's take a piece. We have to put it on the plate so we can show off our sauce. So, wow, look at that. Let me slide this forward a little bit. If I can. Slide it forward a little bit, put the plate here. And look at our cream sauce. Wow. Crab sauce. Wow. That is absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Blackened redfish, the Parmesan crab sauce. Parmesan garlic crab sauce. Delicious, absolutely delicious, really good. That blends, the blackened season pairs really, really, really good with the cream sauce. Alrighty, folks, This is our second leg in Wild Game Week. We're going to be back one more time, and we have some alligator to cook, and might even throw in some shrimp right out of the Gulf of America. There you go. Thanks for coming by, folks.